Alors, coucou tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Voilà, je vous fais une petite explication avant de faire suivre en fait l'interview que j'ai faite avec Beryl et son ami qui s'appelle Innocent. Cette interview a été filmée en décembre 2021. Donc, je voudrais quand même faire cette petite parenthèse, histoire d'expliquer quand même la vidéo qui va suivre. Parce que en fait il y a quand même quelques spécificités qu'il faut prendre en considération. Donc avant toute chose, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner, c'est très important parce que je remarque vraiment dans mes analytiques que en fait la majorité des personnes qui regardent en fait mes vidéos ne sont pas abonnées sur ma chaîne. Donc s'il vous plaît, abonnez-vous. Si ce n'est pas trop vous demander, n'est-ce pas, abonnez-vous. Si vous voulez vraiment qu'il y ait une évolution concernant ma chaîne, qu'il y ait plus de choses concernant le visa, comment immigrer en Australie et tout tralala, s'il vous plaît, quand même, c'est abonnez-vous quoi. Abonnez-vous vraiment, abonnez-vous. Normalement, je ne devrais même pas vous le dire. Vous devrez vous abonner automatiquement et aussi activer la cloche pour ne pas manquer tous les vidéos que je poste normalement entre le mercredi et le dimanche. Voilà. Et n'oubliez pas également, bien sûr, d'aller me suivre aussi sur les réseaux sociaux, notamment sur Instagram, où aussi je poste, oui voilà, je ne vais pas dire que je poste tout le temps, mais je poste quand même en général, je suis quand même assez active sur Instagram. Donc voilà, c'est parenthèse. Alors maintenant, revenons à cette vidéo-là d'interview. Alors, il y a une chose aussi que vous devez aussi prendre en considération concernant cette interview, c'est-à-dire qu'en fait, il faut vraiment que vous regardez aussi la vidéo du début jusqu'à la fin, s'il vous plaît, parce que franchement, je reçois énormément de questions en dessous des vidéos, alors que les réponses sont déjà dans les vidéos. Donc, s'il vous plaît, prenez vraiment le temps de bien regarder, de bien comprendre tout ce qui se passe, tout ce qui se dit en tout cas dans les vidéos du début jusqu'à la fin. Ne faites pas avancer la lecture de votre vidéo parce que vraiment vous oubliez en fait les petits détails et c'est souvent ces petits détails qu'on me pose comme question en dessous des vidéos. Donc s'il vous plaît, prenez le temps, asseyez-vous, même si c'est long, de regarder du début jusqu'à la fin les vidéos pour être sûr que vous avez bien compris, pour être sûr d'avoir aussi tous les détails nécessaires concernant l'interview, s'il vous plaît, franchement, parce que sinon je n'arrive plus à m'en sortir en fait. Je ne peux pas répondre à tout le monde, je ne peux pas répondre à toutes les questions qui sont déjà posées en fait, qui sont déjà en fait dans les vidéos. Vous voyez ce que je veux dire? Parce qu'en fait, il y a certains moments, je prends le temps en fait d'expliquer ce que Innocent explique, ou parfois vers le milieu ou vers la fin, je sais plus où est-ce que j'ai mis l'explication. J'explique aussi ce que, comment ça s'appelle, ce que Innocent explique concernant son parcours. Donc c'est pour ça que je vous dis, regardez bien du début jusqu'à la fin, comme ça vous ayez tous les détails, toutes les explications en tout cas concernant le parcours de Innocent, qui est vraiment atypique quand même, et je trouve que c'est quand même atypique, je trouve qu'il y a quand même plusieurs opportunités de pouvoir venir en Australie si vous êtes africain en tout cas. Faut pas le négliger. Donc voilà. Et bien sûr également, si vous avez d'autres questions concernant le visa, comme je l'ai dit précédemment, il y a un site internet qui a été créé spécialement pour ça. Donc franchement, allez sur le site internet. Voilà, si vous voulez prendre un rendez-vous, un appointment, il n'y a pas de souci. Vous payez le coaching parce que franchement, je vous dis la vérité, je prends énormément de temps pour faire ces vidéos-là. Je donne toutes les informations nécessaires. Donc si vous voulez un peu plus, il faudra vraiment payer dans ce cas-là parce que franchement, mon temps, c'est de l'énergie, c'est du temps, étant donné que n'oublions pas, YouTube ne me paye pas en fait. Je ne suis pas rémunérée par YouTube concernant les vidéos que je poste ici. C'est vraiment mon temps, mon temps personnel que je prends pour faire les vidéos. Donc voilà, si vous voulez un peu plus de renseignements, vraiment un peu plus approfondi, un peu plus, recherché, vous savez pas vraiment quoi faire concernant les visas, pour pouvoir venir en Australie, je sais pas, toutes les questions qui peut-être vous posent problème en tout cas pour pouvoir vraiment vous lever et puis aller postuler pour la demande de votre visa et tout tralala. Dans ce cas-là, il faudra prendre un rendez-vous directement sur mon site internet en payant un coaching directement. Moi, je ne vais pas faire les choses à votre place, vraiment. Je vais bien vraiment vous motiver et tout tralala, mais il y a un minimum quand même. Il faut quand même que vous aussi vous fassiez le minimum qu'il faut faire. Il faut vraiment aussi que vous compreniez, je le redis à chaque fois, qu'il y a plusieurs possibilités pour un Africain de pouvoir venir en Australie. Certains viendront parce que ils ont de la famille ici, donc c'est le plus simple. Certains passeront par le biais d'une agence, ce qui est aussi très facile, hein. Ce qui a été en tout cas le cas de Beryl et de Innocent, mais les deux ont quand même eu un parcours assez atypique, étant donné qu'en plus, je vous rassure, il y a certains, agents d'immigration qui ne vous prennent même pas des frais. Beryl, elle l'a fait, ça a été gratuit pour elle jusqu'à ce qu'elle arrive en Australie. Comme ça s'appelle Innocent, lui, ça n'a pas été gratuit. Donc, ça dépend en fait des écoles. Ça dépend des écoles que vous avez trouvées. Également, certains passeront par des écoles partenaires, donc du coup, partenaires avec l'Australie. Donc, il y a quand même pas mal de possibilités. Certains aussi passeront par leur entreprise, qui sont des entreprises, par exemple, multinationales ou multi-internationales. Franchement, il y a différentes possibilités, en tout cas, pour un Africain de pouvoir aussi immigrer en Australie. Donc, voilà. Également aussi, il y a une chose que j'ai oubliée. Il y a aussi, concernant les agences, il y a aussi des listes des agences qui vous font même pas payer les frais concernant l'école et tout, tralala. Donc, après, c'est vrai qu'il faut quand même avoir de la bonne adresse, ce que j'aime. Bon, voilà. Donc, voilà pourquoi aussi c'est bien si vous prenez aussi un coaching pour avoir un peu plus de renseignements. Donc, vous voyez, voilà, j'ai pas envie aussi de donner dans la gratuité comme ça les bons plans. Voilà. Je vous laisse avec la vidéo parce que là, j'ai trop parlé. Et puis, bon visionnage. Aujourd'hui, je fais une vidéo d'interview encore parce que là, la dernière fois, je l'ai fait avec Beryl. Je ne sais pas si vous connaissez Beryl, elle est à notre côté, elle est de retour encore. Et là maintenant, j'ai voulu faire en fait un autre interview avec son ami qui s'appelle Innocent, oui, c'est vrai. Oh là là, mais moi j'ai des problèmes. Il faut vraiment que je me réveille là. Je suis en train de dormir, désolée.
Innocent.
Ah oui, il s'appelle Innocent. Bon, moi je l'appelle Innocent, mais en fait il s'appelle Innocent. Voilà. Mais bon, voilà. Là, on est vraiment posé, tranquille. Bon, voilà, je vais essayer de lui poser des questions concernant sa venue en Australie, comment ça a été. Bon, la même chose que la dernière fois avec Beryl, je vais faire la même chose. Donc voilà, j'espère qu'en tout cas cette vidéo vous plaira et vous donnera aussi des informations, comme la dernière fois, la vidéo que je vous avais postée concernant Beryl qui était venu en Australie. Voilà, ça sera toujours la même chose. Donc voilà, so, hi Innocent.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Are
you okay? Are you like comfy?
Yeah. Very comfy, I'm ready.
Alright, let's go started. He's ready right now. So okay, let's go. So right now I think that maybe you have to introduce yourself and tell me also where are you from exactly, from Africa?
Yeah.
I will ask you some questions about how did you come in Australia, etc. Bon, you know, I have my list here.
Yeah, so many questions
and
in there.
Yeah. I know.
Like 20.
I know. But we're gonna try to do something that really longer, like
sure.
short things. So, okay, let's go. So
hello guys, my name is Innocent. So you call me Innocent. I'm from Benin.
Yeah.
It's a city located in Nigeria.
Okay.
It's spelled B-E-N-I-N, same as Benin, which is a French country.
Yeah, exactly. Alors oui, Innocent vient de Bénin, mais Benin City. Alors Benin City qui est au Nigeria, pas le Bénin du côté francophone. Lui, il est Bénin du Nigeria.
Yeah.
Voilà.
Yeah. So Benin, it's in Edo State in Nigeria.
Yes.
I was born there.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm into entertainment.
Okay.
I do a lot of Afrobeats events.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Here in Australia, in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And should I just go straight to how I got here?
Yeah.
How I got to Australia?
Yeah. So yeah, the first question. Sorry.
Okay.
This one's interviewing himself.
Don't be stressed. Be comfy, Let's be comfortable,
He's about to interview himself.
Yeah, he's like he's interviewing himself. Yeah, hello, good morning, everybody. I'm big coffee, comfortable, cozy.
Innocent.
Yeah, innocent. Do you know what I mean, innocent actually, in French?
Is it not the way you put what innocent in
Innocent
French?
in French, do you know what I mean?
No, what does that mean?
It's like, how can I explain that? Yeah, that's a good question.
Wow,
Innocent is when you are innocent.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
the
same.
same,
Yeah,
right?
it's the same, yeah.
It's like when you're innocent.
Innocent, yeah.
Oh, so that's your name.
That's my name too.
Yeah,
So
innocent.
from now on, my name is Innocent.
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 Okay, so let's go. The first question is, how did you get to Australia?
Yeah, I got
La question vraiment que je pose tout le temps,
we-
comment tu as fait pour venir en Australie? Voilà.
we will fly to we use the plane. That's how.
You are
Yeah, just like woke up one morning and I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm Superman. So I just like straight to Australia.
No, seriously. So how
Okay.
did you come to Australia?
So I did my degree in Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah, so I studied IT. I did network security.
Ah, okay, in Malaysia.
In Malaysia, yeah.
Okay, so you came from
Malaysia
Nigeria
to
village
Malaysia.
to Malaysia
Yeah.
to do your degrees.
Yeah.
And how long it was your degrees?
About 4 years.
4 years. Okay, yeah. So you stayed there for 4 years,
4 to
right?
5 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And it was was difficult in
Yeah,
Malaysia.
yeah, it was difficult.
Yeah.
In Malaysia because they already have like it's not really good. It's a good country to visit,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
not to live in.
Oh, okay.
Because they have a lot of like way too many people in there. They have a lot of crisis within the races. They have the Chinese,
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh,
Indian,
yeah, of course, yeah.
and the Malayu.
Yeah.
So they're trying to have peace between those three.
Yeah, but it's very complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah, it's very complicated.
And then when you come from outside like Africa or other
yeah,
countries, it's like
it's dead.
Nah, yeah.
So how did you force yourself to stay there for 5 years? It's I don't know. It can be really, really hard, no?
Yes, it is. So my degree was for 4 years.
Yeah.
No job.
No job.
You can't find any work there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
as a African, it's hard to find job in Malaysia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's you need to be maybe if you're American or
Yeah.
Australian and from UK, then you can
Yeah.
teach English.
Oh, yeah.
If not, if you are like Nigerian like myself,
Yeah.
it's really hard. It's
yeah.
hard to find a job.
So before to go to Malaysia, you get some saving, right? Before
Yes,
you go,
I get
because
some
you
savings.
cannot work there, right?
Yes, and also my dad also tried to sponsor,
Okay.
send some money through when
Okay.
I was there. To
Yeah.
assist
So
Yeah.
for the 4 years you didn't work.
at all.
Really?
Yeah. So my brother was there.
Yeah.
So I had 2 brothers with me.
Yeah.
So it was 3 of us, and my brother used to own a restaurant.
Yeah.
So I think we also lived off my brother as well, who
Yeah.
was like still into like a businessman. So we managed to generate some revenue.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
apart from that, it's hard. So that was the only way. We try to look for a job, no job. So we try to create one.
Create one. Yeah.
So you open like an African restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so one African restaurant in Malaysia.
Yeah, and then and then it promoted it and employed more Africans because
Yes.
it's a big struggle.
Yeah. Okay. And this was really hard for you from Nigeria to Benin in Nigeria to go directly to Malaysia. How it was your procedure, to get your visa
to Malaysia?
Yes.
It was through an agent.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
It was an agent.
Agent, yeah, but it was I would say semi-agent.
Yeah.
Because we only use an agent just to get the visa. But when it comes to looking for the school and the university and all that, my brother was already in Malaysia before.
Malaysia, yeah. So it was going to be easier.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
easy. Yeah, so I got to Malaysia, totally different. I've been in Nigeria all my life, so I got there. I was like, oh, okay, this is nice.
Yeah. It's like a different.
Different. And then I tried to speak English with the airport people at the airport.
Yeah.
Tried to buy a SIM card.
Yeah.
And then they were like, ooh, no English. And I'm like, oh boy,
Oh my gosh.
it's gonna be tough.
Oh, in Malaysia, they are speak English also.
They speak English, but it's a very different kind of English.
Yes.
So it's more like, what to do, la. They always use la. Yeah, so they were like,
what to do, la?
Where you go, la? Yeah, it's like French. Yeah, they always use that. They're like, oh, welcome, la. And it's like, you eat already? You know, it's like that kind of. It's a lot of phrases rather than sentences. But it's the people there. Some of them are really the nice ones are really nice.
Yes.
But then it's like it's not easy to live there as an African, because then you get it's a country that you need to have your passport with you all the time.
All the time, yeah. Because they can just check every time because you are black.
Yeah. So many times I'm driving because when I bought a car, so I was driving.
Yeah.
The police will see me from the other side of the road. They'll speed, go U-turn, and stop me and be like, in Malaysia I used to have dreadlocks.
Yes.
I had to cut it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's prohibited?
No, because
You're looking like a drug user.
yeah, you look like they make you. It's like a stereotype. They make you feel like
incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy there. So it's like you've just been targeted once you have those dreadlocks. So they'll stop you, ask for your passport. You give them your passport, and then they're like, oh, this one has the visa. So they're like, what next? Driver's license. You give them a driver's license, and they're like, take me to your house.
Are you serious?
Yeah, take me to your house. I want to go check
your house. That is a struggle.
Yeah, man. It's not easy to be an African in Malaysia. Very difficult. But then one of my best friends is from Australia.
Yeah.
He's from Newcastle in New South Wales.
Yes.
So he was the one who told me that come to Australia. IT, you make a lot of money in Australia. So I'm like, just check Google how much they pay for IT. Then I saw like it's very good salary for IT, so I decided to come to Australia. I applied for so many jobs online, but they kept asking for experience. There's no experience, so I decided to come for my master's.
Okay. So how did you come from Malaysia to Australia? How the procedure? How it was? It was really hard. It was easy. How it was?
It was.
It's with the agency also or not?
Yeah, not really.
No.
So in Malaysia, what I did in Malaysia was apply for universities.
Oh, okay. You applied for university, yeah?
Yeah, from Malaysia, because I didn't have anyone in Australia.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I got an offer letter from Bond University on the Gold Coast.
Yes.
After I got my offer letter, then I need to process my visa. I need to do an English test to get IELTS test, I think 8.0.
Okay, for the IELTS test, right?
8.0, 7. I forgot. I'm about between 7 and 8.
Okay.
And but then I decided to go to Nigeria to write the test there.
Yeah.
And also apply from Nigeria.
Because you already applied before to go to Malaysia, right? You get it, so it was
it was a bit easier, So I got, but what really helped me get a visa quickly, because my visa didn't take time, the process.
Oh, from Malaysia to Australia.
Yeah,
oh.
Because the university I studied in Malaysia is under University of East London.
Oh.
Yeah. So my certificate say graduate from University of East London.
Oh.
Yeah. So I wrote the English exam, but before the results come out from the IELTS, I already got my visa.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, so they gave me the visa without asking for English, because my...
I understand what you mean. It's easier because you already came from. Also, it's also because you came also from Nigeria. First of all, and Nigeria they speak also English.
English, that's true.
Yeah, so it's more easier, you know.
Yeah. If you're not in the Commonwealth, the Anglophones or the English-speaking countries, it's hard to travel to English countries. I think it will be the same. I don't know about trying to travel to study in France.
It's not the same thing because French. Is colonized by a lot of countries in Africa, so it's more easier because it's French.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's really easier, for example, for Senegal, Mali, Benin, because they all speak French. So you understand what I'm saying?
So it's easy for them to go to France.
Yes, it's more easy for them to go to France, even it's not easy. It's like, I don't know how to...
It's just easier than the other, than Nigeria. It will be
easier. Yeah, because example from some people live in Benin or Togo or Senegal. If they want to come from this country to Australia, it's really hard because they are don't speak English, it's French. So it means that there is a lot of procedure that you have to do, or maybe otherwise maybe they can go to Nigeria or like Anglophone country or Ghana. I know that by Ghana it can be a little bit.
I wonder if the loophole would be that you come to study English. You know what I mean? Because like for me it would be hard because I'm coming from Kenya, which already speaks English. For me to justify coming here to speak English. But maybe it would be different if I'm coming from a French-speaking country. Then I apply to Australia to come and study English.
And then when you get here, the best way to learn English is to make new friends and just...
But then once you get the paper saying that you can speak English from here, then you can get into something else or find another pathway.
Okay. How was the difficulties for you to come to Australia?
So the difficulties was, I think number one was I didn't know anybody.
Okay,
And when I got to Bond University, that was I think 2013, 2014.
Okay.
That it was like there were like very few Africans in Bond University. I remember I was with my bag. So I got to the airport because I didn't know anyone. So my first accommodation, I paid for on-campus accommodation. So I don't have to stress to look for houses. So I got to the airport. There's a bus waiting for me outside. I didn't pay for that before I came to Australia. Just shoved my bag in the bus and then drove straight to Bond University. Dropped me on campus. Then afterwards, they were like, okay, you So I was trying to make friends in the bus to try to see who can help me,
Oh, really?
But everybody's like, oh, it's my first time. I'm like, oh, all right. So.
I think it's like all lost people.
Oh my God.
You get dropped off, you don't know where you are on campus, you don't know where you're meant to be going.
And then I decided to, so I decided to just ask a security guard. I was like, please, can you show me like an office that can help me? And they directed me to an office. I went there. It was very busy because that was like people were very like it's like new. There are so many new students. So that's just like a rush of new students. So they just like say, oh, sorry, I can't help you. This is the map. This is where you are. That's where your hostel is. You can just go from there. And I was like, oh, it's easy. So I was just walking around the school, asking so many questions. There was so much panic, but finally I managed to find the hostel. And I think another challenge was the food as well.
The food?
Oh.
Okay. Of course we have the food. There is no food here.
I was.
I'm sorry to say that. That is true.
The food, you gotta get used to eating a lot of burger.
Many burgers.
So that was the first week. I was like, oh man, I'm tired of this. Just like for the first time, I fell in love with McDonald's, KFC because I didn't know what to do, what to eat. But after I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I started making friends. And they started showing me around. I've made some friends that have been on campus for more than a year or two. So that really helped a lot. They will start going to nightclubs, start partying, making more friends, doing Azonto dance.
And what about the job? It was hard for you when you came to get a job quickly or faster or something like that?
When I came to Australia, my first, I think my first semester, I was just like, I'm not going to look for any job. I just want to focus because it's really it's hard to settle down. So I just feel, okay, maybe spend my savings and use that first. You definitely need to have a car if you're in Australia. It's easier. So I think my second semester, the first thing I did was bought a car, and then then I started looking for a job.
And did you found it? How long is it take you
to find a job? Australia is just pretty much, one thing I've got to learn now is networking. It doesn't matter what your degree is, it doesn't matter what you study. What matters is who you know. If you know somebody, they can just tell you and say, help you out by introducing you to their boss and say, this guy's my friend, he's a very good guy.
Yeah, it's by reference.
By reference, It's I try to do all the apply on Gumtree, apply on Indeed, all the websites to help you. It's if you get a reply, you'll be very happy. Like you apply for like 200 resume, send 200 resume. You get like even one reply of 200. You're like, oh yes. Even the reply says, they're like, sorry, we can't help you. We're like, oh my god, at least somebody reply. You know? It's,
oh my god,
it's tough. It's tough. It's not. I think one of the biggest problems we're having here, as Africans in Australia, is that the community is not big enough.
Yeah, there is no.
So like the Chinese, the Indians, when they come here, there's already an already established community.
Yeah, there are a lot there, but African communities, there is not a lot. Or maybe if you go to Sydney, maybe there is a lot in Sydney or Melbourne or something like that. But actually, I didn't really find a lot of Nigerian or Ghanaian. Maybe I need just one.
In Brisbane.
In Brisbane.
I actually moved to Melbourne. So I studied here for 2 semesters. After 2 semesters, I transferred to Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
And it was easier there.
Oh, really?
Easier. I would prefer Melbourne. It's better. I got to Melbourne. I just met someone just randomly, and that's how I got a job. Before that, I think I applied for some jobs because I was studying and working. Applied for like a construction job as well.
Construction job, and you found a job inside?
Easy, they just gave it to me.
Vous avez entendu? Qu'est-ce que je vous ai dit?
But when you're coming for a construction job, you make sure you do lift all the weights.
Which kind of job do you think that like African people can do like easier for them?
Cleaning.
I think I how we say cleaning.
You're very confident. Because the thing is, if you want to come and look for like a very good job, and you're coming from outside, it's going to be so hard. First of all, they're not going to respect your French certificates.
Exactly.
They want to see something that you studied here in Australia.
Experience
here too. So you graduate. After you graduate, then you need to find experience. After you find experience, then you can get the dream job you want. But before then, when you're studying, I think cleaning, Uber. I think Uber is the easiest one.
Uber is the easiest one. That's true.
But don't do cleaning in construction. That's what I did last time. I applied for cleaning in construction.
Really?
I went there. They gave me a shovel, and I'm like, okay, so are we cleaning? Are we digging? I'm like,
what did you do there?
Well, I only lasted 1 week.
Oh, okay.
So after 1 week, they just paid me. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore. I just want to get my pay. I spend my money.
But you get a good pay, right?
Yes, it's a good pay. It's an okay pay. You leave your house in the morning around 7 o'clock. And then you finish, you only have 1 hour break, and then you finish 6 o'clock. But then when you get home, man, all your shoulders, your joints.
You have to be really fit.
You have to be really fit, man. It's not for everybody. But if you, the one thing about Australia that is really good is skills.
The skills. The competence.
Competence. If you have skills like if you're a hairstylist, if you can cut hair, if you can do like makeup, if you can, if you know how to repair, if you just to change the battery of this, if you know just those experience, if you're a shoemaker, those jobs that are very looked down, that have less pay back home in Africa.
That's true. That's really true. In Africa, it's like
it's rubbish. In Africa, it's rubbish.
That's a good way to look at it.
Exactly.
All the jobs that you look down, like I look down on here. No one wants to do it. So that means they pay well, and then like there's no barrier to entry. You apply and you get the job.
Another one is farming. Farming is also
it's good.
But then you have to go away from the city and more to the urban country town. Like maybe sometimes 2 hours, 3-4 hours from the city. But then you come back, more melanin, more dark.
You're gonna be. Oh my God, that's true. Oh my And you know about the skills.
Yeah.
So you said that if African comes there, the skill is really, really important, right? Very important. So it means that they don't really need the degrees.
No, they don't really need the degrees.
But maybe they need the degrees to come in Australia.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
You need the degree to get here.
Yeah.
But once you're here, you don't necessarily need that degree to get the job.
Yeah. Okay, I understand what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You need a degree to get into the uni here. Yeah. Or you can, or if you're coming through, if you are okay with farming, you can still just get like an holiday visa.
Holiday visa.
Yeah.
So you can get. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You can't get an African country.
Africans.
Okay, I'm a novice in that time.
Yeah, because I don't know.
I think it's mainly Asian, a lot of Asian.
Yeah, Asian because it's not really far away from Australia. It was the same thing that I was asking you the last time about ELICOS,
No, Malaysia to do.
They don't get a working holiday visa.
Malaysia get a working holiday visa?
No.
Malaysia don't?
No.
Wow.
I didn't see,
India doesn't either.
I've seen a lot of Malaysians that are...
Malaysians, they cannot.
On working
I
holiday
know that
visa,
Korean, Japanese, they can do a working holiday visa.
European countries.
Yes, also
America.
Wow.
South America, etc. Yeah, they can do it, but I'm not sure that Malaysian and
Africa can.
Yeah.
Definitely, I know Africa 100%.
So, Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
That's the best.
Yeah, I have some. Yeah, I'm gonna do some.
And it's good money too.
I think that would be the best advice, to not look at, and that's a good thing about Australia, I feel, that no one judges you based off what you do.
Yes.
Like in a lot of countries, like working like a trading job, like mining, or like working in construction, being that person on the road, doing that work, like you're gonna be looked down on in some way. It's like in Africa, it's like, oh, you need to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
For people to give you that respect.
Yeah.
Whereas here, most likely, in fact, that person working in construction is driving the biggest car.
Exactly.
They own the biggest house.
And they want
they have the biggest money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you'd be surprised that it's quite opposite here.
Exactly.
Someone who's working in hospitality can potentially make more money than a lawyer.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
True.
So it's very interesting. I don't know. And especially Australia with their minimum wage. Yeah. It just makes it so that you could be doing the most random job. Like you said, cleaning. Yeah. Cleaner could be taking more money home than a manager.
Yeah. Also, in the everything with the aged cares.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Guys, there is money, guys. Okay, this job, there is money. Yeah, definitely. Alors oui, une chose aussi que Innocent disait dans la vidéo qui est très important à prendre aussi en considération, qui est bien sûr que quand vous venez en Australie, vous viendrez toujours avec vos diplômes. Ce qui est, voilà, c'est la base en fait, en tout cas pour pouvoir immigrer en Australie si vous venez en tant qu'étudiant. Mais par contre, dès que vous allez arriver ici, c'est autre chose. Sérieusement, on vous dit la vérité, c'est autre chose. Vos diplômes peut-être ne serviront plus, voilà. Cependant, parfois, la vie fait que finalement, vous n'avez pas vraiment besoin de ces diplômes-là pour pouvoir vivre normalement ici en Australie. Donc, vous allez peut-être trouver un petit travail à côté, un petit job à côté qui peut-être n'est pas un job qui est vraiment lié en tout cas à vos diplômes. Donc, oui, en tout cas, c'est important de venir ici avec vos diplômes. Mais à la fin, le diplôme là ne va pas vraiment vous servir en fait parce que ici franchement même les tafs on va dire après c'est vrai il n'y a pas de sous-métier parce que franchement Innocent et Beryl ont bien précisé ça en Australie et c'est vrai, je l'affirme aussi qu'en Australie il n'y a pas de sous-métier. Les gens qui gagnent, les gens qui travaillent en tant que cleaning, qui vont travailler en tant que femme ménage ou qui font les trucs dans les constructions ou qui ramassent des trucs dans la rue, ils sont parfois mieux payés que les gens même qui sont vraiment des docteurs. Ce qui est bien aussi, c'est toujours privilégier aussi tout ce qui est compétences, les compétences que vous avez, ça peut être les compétences de shoemaker, les compétences de cleaning, femme de ménage, les compétences de coudre, les couturières, les cuisinières, franchement, tout type de compétences, en tout cas bien utilisées en Afrique, peut-être que c'est un truc normal. Ici, c'est la possibilité de se faire vraiment de l'argent. Sérieusement, c'est par exemple les personnes âgées. Franchement, Je ferai d'ailleurs une vidéo à ce sujet-là parce que franchement, il y a de l'argent à se faire aussi dans ça, aller aider les personnes âgées, tout ça là, franchement, oh là là, les gars, vous savez même pas, c'est incroyable. Franchement, l'Australie t'offre vraiment des possibilités, mais vraiment incroyables, en tout cas, énormissime quoi. Alors, bien sûr, privilégier aussi tout ce qui est emploi en ligne, le travail en ligne, tout ça, c'est vrai que c'est bien, en tout cas, si vous êtes étudiant ici, de pouvoir faire ça ou faire aussi tout ce qui est Uber et tout ça là. D'ailleurs, il y aura une vidéo aussi qui viendra à ce sujet-là où je parlerai des jobs, en tout cas pour les étudiants ici et tout, qui sont quand même bien payés. Franchement, faut pas les négliger, franchement, ces types d'emplois.
It's possible for people, the francophone African countries to come here to Australia.
Yeah.
But the little thing is Australia just have one process.
Yes.
They don't have a different process for francophone or anglophone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for us, we still have to write the English test.
Yes.
They will still expect you, whether you're coming from a non-English speaking country, to pass that test.
Exactly.
So it's more difficult because now you grow up speaking French.
Yes.
And now you have to write an exam for English. Yes, it's a lot of struggle.
And you're still going to hold that standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means like it's like if they don't speak English, it's gonna be like really hard for them to come to Australia because you have to get some basic English or speak English and understand English also, right?
And write English. Like you have to do everything: listen English, speak English, and write English.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That is the same thing we was talking last time also. It's really important. So, guys.
And just so you know, the Australians here, if they take the same exam that they give to you, a lot of Australians will fail. Yeah. Because it's true. It's true. Not all Australians can really.
Yeah, because a lot of Australians they don't go to school.
Yeah.
They start school like at 13 years old.
Yeah. They can speak.
Yes.
But they
sometimes they cannot write.
Yeah. They can't. Some can't spell.
The spelling is atrocious.
Yeah. But then they force us to have to spell correctly.
Exactly. It's really funny because the last time I was talking with some guy in Australia, then he was writing, and he just came and said, "I'm sorry, I stopped my school when I was 12 years old, so I don't really know how to write." I was like,
because it's so possible here because you can work from a really young age.
Yes.
And if we think about something like even if you're, I don't know, 16 and you're being paid $15 an hour, you work 20 hours, that's $300. You can literally, if you're staying in your parents' house and you're paying rent, you can save all that money and move out. Like, I think the way it's set up, it's so easy to be independent.
But it's really...
So then, and then you don't need the school. So what's the point? If you're not planning to be a lawyer, if you're planning to use your skills, it doesn't make sense to continue with school. It's like,
oh my God, it's crazy because in the example in France, you have to go to school until 18.
Yeah.
It's obligated. Yeah. You have to go to school.
18.
Yeah. There is some people they don't go to school, but the thing is the state, like the government, just force you. You have to go to school. That is the must. You have to go to school. There is some age that you can, by your choice, just stop. Do not go to school.
It's like, man, you must be colonized. So. You must learn what we want you to do.
Wow,
you can't escape it.
Yeah. What did they ask you when you left from Nigeria to Malaysia about your visa procedure? What did you get them? Like, English test, you said, they ask you some money or something like that. What did you
one thing about me, like going to Malaysia, is it was a bit of a surprise to me as well. Yeah. So my brother and my dad and my mom.
It's like,
they decided they didn't tell me.
Yeah.
They started to apply for the visa without my consent.
Oh, it was a surprise.
It was a surprise, yes. So they just tell me, you're going to Malaysia, you already have a university that you're going to.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, huh? Oh, they're like, oh, you need to just go to the embassy in Abuja.
Oh my God, so everything it was
already done.
Already done. Yeah. So they just did it for you.
Yeah, so they use an agent.
Yeah, but by agent.
Yeah, by agent, yes. It's easier when you... Especially in Nigeria, things are just easily done because, like we said, like It depends on where you're living in Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah.
250 million.
Yeah.
If you're living in Lagos, you
yeah, there is a lot of agents there also, right?
Oh, a lot of
Australia.
Oh, yeah. Australia, Canada, America.
Yeah.
There's so many. So Malaysia, yes, there's so many. Cyprus, there's so many agents that take it to Cyprus in Europe. Germany, man, there's so many.
There is so many.
Yeah.
I think that there is more possibility for in the Anglophone countries, you know, to go to Australia or London or America. It's more easier, you know, because it's Anglophone, you know.
Yes,
yeah.
It's easier there. It's that's just the thing. It's just English. You speak English and then
normally it's okay. It's good if you speak English.
And your English don't have to be
perfect,
yeah.
But you have to understand, right? And you know, speak also.
Yeah.
Get the basic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I should say. There's no way you can come here and speak like Aussie because the accent is still different.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So if you're Yoruba or Benin like me or your tribe, you speak your English, but your accent of your native tribe tongue will still be there.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's fine as long as you understand it.
You understand.
Yeah.
And talk about your saving about from Nigeria to Malaysia.
Yeah.
The saving it was high or not?
Yeah, it was. It cost a lot to go to Malaysia because the school, the university I was going to, like I said, is University of East London, the campus of Malaysia. So the money was.
How much it was, example, for studying in Malaysia for 1 year, example?
It was cheaper than. So you get the same UK University of East London degree, but it's cheaper to study that in Malaysia than going to Europe. And that is because so it's just like an affiliate campus. So it's even better. So what we normally do is you go to like the campus of Malaysia, you study, and then your last semester you can do it in UK. Or you finish your studies and then you go for your graduation ceremony in the East London, in the University of East London, UK. Yeah, but the fees is lower. Everything is cheaper. In terms of living in Malaysia, the cost of living is it's affordable. It's okay. It's not expensive.
Really?
Yeah, there's like food everywhere. So because there's like food everywhere, so the cost of food is it's cheap.
It's cheap.
So then you have to the grocery have to be cheap as well. So so Malaysia is good. It's affordable to live. Like even moving to Australia. I was like trying to buy things here in Australia. I convert the money to Malaysian ringgit. I'm like, oh my God, this is expensive.
Definitely. Because Malaysia and Australia is not the same thing. It's completely different. It's not the same money. The currency is not the same thing.
When I came here, my first month, I spent time with my calculator. I go to buy something. I look at my calculator. I'm like, oh wow. I was like, no, this place must be expensive. Maybe there's somewhere else.
Oh my God.
But by the time I spend transport going around,
it's expensive.
It's like you're doing the math, you're like, a loaf of bread.
It's like, oh, you buy a loaf of bread for $4. It's like,
oh my God.
And then you calculate how much is $4
Avocado, $3.50. I'm doing the math. I'm like, that's 300 shillings in my country.
You cannot do that every time. Otherwise, you're gonna be crazy.
I think it just takes time to adjust. Definitely. And then I think like you need to also start working here to like value the dollar differently. Because before, when it's like, you are spending dollars here, but those dollars you converted them from your local currency. So you're feeling that pinch that like this money, if I was still back home, it could be able to last me for the whole month. But now I'm here and it's only lasting me a week. So it takes a while to like adjust that.
I think we are done with all the questions because I asked all the questions in my list. You see just the list like that, you feel like, oh my God, all that questions you're gonna ask me. Oh my God, but actually it's like, it's simple, you know?
Oh, it's good, man. What you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe, you understand?
Make sure you hit the notification bell button.
Yes.
So you can keep getting more and share with your friends.
Exactly.
Your friends that want to come to Australia or any English speaking country to watch the struggle that you can face and so you can learn.
Yes.
Don't be greedy. After you learn, share with people.
Exactly.
This is a very
That is
helpful
very
video.
important. Yeah.
She's doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à toi. To come, you very and you to come to just
Yeah.
For share this.
She made a lot of food for us. Like it's like a feast. We spent the first 1 hour eating.
Yes.
We've not still finished. The
yes, we have to finish right now.
Yeah, so many food, cheese, everything. There's still something for the queen in there.
Yeah, we have to try.
It's like from food from Paris.
No, it's not just from Paris. Ok, on va s'arrêter là. Je pense que là, la vidéo, enfin l'interview que je viens de faire avec Innocent, franchement, c'est quand même aussi intéressant. C'est vrai que son parcours n'est pas le même parcours que Beryl, mais c'est toujours aussi intéressant de savoir que lui, il vient de Bénin, comme ça s'appelle, de Nigeria, et que voilà quoi, il a fait différents parcours. Il est passé par Malaisie, ensuite de Malaisie venir en Australie. Donc oui, il y a certains parcours qui sont quand même assez différents. Donc c'est vrai qu'il faut aussi prendre ça en compte. C'est très important. Et puis voilà, je pense que la vidéo est terminée. J'espère en tout cas que la vidéo vous aura informé, vous aura peut-être donné quelques informations supplémentaires, en tout cas concernant les vidéos que je poste. Et puis je vous dis du coup à la prochaine vidéo. Ciao, ciao. Ok, we are done.
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.